cars, and then he started buying totals, and I'd fix them, and all I ever charged him for was just the amount of time I had in it.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse
If
me,
I had
what are totals?
a car that's been wrecked,
Oh, thank
and
you.
they wouldn't fix it because it cost too much.
Yeah.
So the insurance company would buy it. Well, Harold would go to the owner and say, "I'll give you an extra $100 or $200 or whatever, and if you'll retain salvage rights, and I'll just buy it from you, and they'll have a clear title." So they'd do it, and he'd bring it out to me, and I'd fix it. Did that for a couple of years, and I must have fixed, I don't know, 15, 20 cars for him.
Wow.
And he made money, and he'd pay for the parts. Then when I got it all done, he'd say, "Well, how much time you got in it?" And I'd tell him, and he'd figure it out and give me. I remember one. It was funny. He bought a Nissan that was hit real hard in the back rear end, and it got done, and he came to me. He says, "Dan," and he looked so discouraged. He says, "Dan, I can only afford to give you $300 for that." I said, "That's no problem. Okay, great. $300 I didn't have."
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Okay." He sold the car, and when he sold the car, he gave me $300, and hopefully he made money on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just the kind of relationship we had.
Wow.
And he'd tell people that, "Well, you need to take your car out here and have this gentleman fix it." And,
Mm-hmm.
oh, he
He promoted
would
word of
send
yeah,
mouth. Yeah.
he promoted
that's
work
good.
for me too.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then right after I got in here, it was about, probably, oh gosh, I don't know, a month, 2 months, he retired, and he quit farmers, and he'd come down almost every day and check on me and see how I was doing.
I bet he
Wow.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, he did. He'd hang around and sit in the office, and of course then he'd call you and he'd say, "Well, I gotta go. Muffin needs me at home."
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
Oh Lord, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, he was not like anybody I'd ever